Hi everyone, I want to just walk you through how rSheet works. This is rSheet version 2, the one designed for tertiary institutions, universities, polytechnics, and colleges of education. This is the demo website. To access the demo website, you can just view the URL rsheet.com.ng/rs/index. Once you click on that, it's going to land you here, and you have the login details on this page. Use the login details to log in. This is not a tutorial video, it's basically a walkthrough just to have an in-depth of what rSheet does. Once you log in, the first page you're going to get is the landing page. But before I walk you through, what rSheet does is basically it automates computation of results for tertiary institutions. The challenge of computing results, grading scores, assigning grades to them, computing GPAs, generating transcripts, and even identifying students that have pending carryover, all of those kind of computations, generating broadsheet results, sessional results, which you send to the Senate, all of that is integrated into rSheet and it becomes automated such that when a semester or a session is done and the scores are entered, all these details are ready. You can just log in and click and generate your results. And when a student requests for transcript, you just log in and generate the transcripts. This is a user customized software. What that means is that you customize how the software works. So usually when we deploy, the first thing you do, you set up the software. For example, on the school setup, you want to update your details like you want to upload the school logo, you want to put the name of the school, the name of the vice chancellor and all that, the website of the school. So you want to also set up create your faculties. How many faculties do you have? You create your faculties. You can see that you have about 5 faculties here. You create them, then you also create your departments. Departments are under faculties. You create your departments. And before you create your departments, you see something here, grading system and GPA system. You must go and create your grading system and your GPA system because you need to select your grading system. We assume that some schools, some faculties may have different grading system. A faculty may say between 70 score to 100 score is A. Another faculty may say no, it's called A1 or B. All right. Then the same thing with the GPA system. Faculty of Medicine and Faculty of Engineering may have different GPA system. So we expect you to come here and set up your grading system and your GPA system before you create your departments. For example, let me open the grading system for you to see. So you can create different types of grading system. But if your school has a singular grading system, that's fine. You can, for example, this is a grading system here. It's going to show you the grading on the right here. Otherwise, you create your own grading system. So you can just create new grading system and also create your GPA system. All right. What range of GPA is first class, what range is second class, or what range is upper credit or lower, depending on the kind of school, whether it's a polytechnic, it's a university, or it's a college. But once you are done with this configuration, then you come back here to create a department so that you can select the grading system and the GPA system. Also here, you create your courses. So for each department, you have to create the courses. For example, these are the courses, existing courses for all departments and all faculties. This is a demo website. So I think we just have about 130 courses here spread across about 4 departments. So these configurations here between these 3 tabs, this is what we do the first week of deploying this software. Then the following week, we start to upload the existing students' details. You want to register the students to this software, or you want to import them from a spreadsheet. Once all of that configuration is done, you have registered the students, then the day-to-day activities. At the end of every semester, you upload scores. So this is where you enter scores. We have 3 ways to enter scores. You can enter singly. Let me just demo this. You can enter bulk using a spreadsheet, but let me just demo this particular one. You can enter per class. So let me just show you. Let's say computer science student department. And for this particular session for year 1, So the moment you select the department, it's going to load the courses for that department. Remember, we said it's customized. You customize it. So remember, you created your courses, you created your department. I think computer science is one of the most popular courses on this demo account for year one. Let me select year two. Let's see if we have courses. You click on these, it's going to pull the names of students in that particular class so you can enter scores to those names. So here you just come in and enter the scores here automatically. It is saved. To activate auto-save, you can just enter your scores and they are saved. This is basically a configuration on how to enter score. But let me go to the core part of this demo, right? Which is reports. These four tabs: view scores, results, broadsheet, transcript, and sessional report. These are the core components of rSheet, which you can see anywhere in any software. All right. So view scores. Of course, here you can just view the scores you've entered. You want to take a look at any score entered by any departments. You can play with these by yourself. Once we send you the logo details, you can play around it and test run it by yourself. You can view the scores entered for this computer science year one. These are the matric number of the students and the course code and all the courses. You may want to delete any score and make a correction and all that. All right, you may want to print it to PDF or Excel and send for maybe review or whatever. Here you want to view broadsheet. Broadsheet is the popular result sheet schools usually post on the notice board. Just at a click, you have a very comprehensive broadsheet. Isn't this interesting? You may want to say, oh, no, I don't want to see the grade. I just want to see only this course. Click on this. So only this course will appear. Or you say, no, I don't. Some schools say just the grade. I want the grade. So you want both of them, just refresh. So this is very, very user-friendly and very interesting. So this is what most schools spend months to type and generate and make some big mistakes and errors. So let's say you want to check transcript for this particular student, 01001. Just click on transcript. And so anytime the student comes to apply for transcript, type the math number here and click on submit. It's going to generate transcript for the entire, if it's a 4 years course or 5 years course, it's going to generate everything for you. The sessions, semesters, the course code, the course title, the credit. Interesting. You want to print it? Click on this. It's going to use the information of the school you already configured, the logo and all the information to generate a printable interface for you. And then lastly, sessional result. This is where you generate a report per session. At the end of year one or year two, you want to see the sessional result. You want to see how many pending carryovers, GPA, and all that. So this is another interesting report. Usually some schools send to Senate, and this is what you can see. This is the matric number, registered credit load, the credit load passed, total credit points, failed courses. So with this, you can detect carryovers, per session. Then the GPA computed and all that. So this is you can print this to PDF or even to Excel. All right. You may want to calculate cumulative summary, maybe for the final year. So all of this can be generated from here. So this is super interesting. Thank you so much for listening. Of course, this is not the tutorial video. This is just a walkthrough to show you what rSheet does. Feel free to request for tutorials and a better guide. Thank you.